Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy of me playing as my mom, Raylene Hopscotch. I hope you guys are enjoying this series, and I'm hoping to finish this. I wouldn't say relatively soon, but I'm hoping relatively soon. I am enjoying the game, and it's been a blast going through with the other characters as well. Like, I'm only getting him so far up into the game. Um, but yeah. I apologize for this episode being late as I posted on the YouTube community tab. My mom was off for this week of vacation. She goes back tomorrow on Saturday. And yeah, just getting stuff done behind the scenes. And I figured it would be kind of a perfect time to take a break because I've been going pretty hard with YouTube and I've been doing pretty hard on my art and everything else like that, especially struggling with my drawing tablet not wanting to stay on for me to be able to work. So it's been a struggle. Um, and then, of course, with my situation and everything of not knowing if I'm going to have a place to live every month to every day because you just don't know. Um, So I've been through the ringer, to say the least. Um, so I will be definitely making sure that I am on more of a time of getting these episodes recorded and adjusted. I apologize again. I am so sorry. This episode would have been out last week, but yeah, just kind of everything kind of fell into place and out of place at the same time. So it just kind of gave me the breathing room to kind of work behind the scenes a little bit to take care of like my socials and stuff. Um, which I've been debating on like removing certain platforms off of my YouTube videos like Instagram and Twitch for the time being because I don't use those at the moment. Mostly the Instagram was for my art to have like a little portfolio aesthetic board, if you will, for my art, which I haven't really been posting my art there as of late. I just find having too many social things is kind of like, I don't know, just overwhelming and it kind of drains me dramatically. So I'm just taking it one social media thing at a time, and Twitter and YouTube mostly has been my thing as of late, so that's kind of like what I've been sticking to. But anyways, you're not here to hear me rant, you're here to hear me play some video games. And again, we're heading right back into Hogwarts Legacy for episode 5, I do believe is what we're on. And we have a bunch of things to get done today. We're going to try to make it through the rest of our school life and trying to get outside to explore outside of Hogwarts. So let us see what we need to do for that. Potions class. The next class I must attend is Potions. It is taught by Professor Sharp. In our previous episode, we just did the botanical gardens with Professor Garlic, where we did her class for herbology. So that's what we're planning on doing. We also have a couple side quests we can do as well. We'll kind of wait on those. I kind of want to just go ahead and get diving into our next potions class. Our next potions class? Our next class for potions. So we're gonna go ahead and head there. I am sorry that I'm stumbling on my words. Like, I've been getting over a stomach bug and it has not been pretty. So I feel like I sound rough. I might sound rough. I know I'm pretty tired. I've had pretty restless sleep nights, so it's been kind of a struggle there. But it is what it is. Yeah, since we've been discovering those doors, let's go ahead and do this one. Reveal your secrets, O chosen one. We got an 11, 21, If I remember correctly, that should be 2. So 11 and 2, that's 13. So we need an 8, which would be the spider, I believe. And for the bottom, we have 17, which it only gives us the symbols, which I believe is 5 and 9, which gives us 14. So we need a 3 for 17, and that would be the three-headed Hydra or dragon. I don't honestly know. Let's see where this one's at. I think it's up here is where I saw it. Yeah. Alright. Let's go see if we can open this door now.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why.
Happy to help, Lenora. Yes. And we're getting through these secrets like it's nothing. Got a table and a first year cap. I also need to make it a point to head to Hogsmeade to sell to, because I think I'm almost out of room and I'm gonna have to delete stuff again.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow
I heard something shiny.
completely Revelio, which he is.
Did I already read you? I'm genuinely confused now.
That's the last time I have a potion idea that I don't write down.
I'm also out of Wiggenweld potions as well, so we'll have to make some of those too. Which we're now at potions class. I like having the little aesthetic here, knowing that there's brewing cauldrons and stuff to that this is potions class and everything. That's an interesting concept. Alright, let's go ahead and head into potions class now.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own.
Nice.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Ooh, we're making a potion.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
I like we get to make our own potion like that. That's pretty cool.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Why are all potion people like dicks? And they always have some type of injury for them, where they're limping or doing
My
something
parents
else.
considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Going to his class. I see Weasley's
I
here.
hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office.
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes, we met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Do we say yes? Do we say no?
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Should I just go ahead and grab it for him anyways? Mid-Meridian, date 31st December 1875. Ooh, interesting. Or office subject to Borgin and the Burkes. Borgin and the Burkes has had an incredible amount of activity outside of the ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night. Suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more Aurors to join those who have already been watching the shop. You are amongst of the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Interesting. I like how this says 1875. That gets like a pretty decent date on when this takes place. This whole game. So it takes place in like the late 18. I am so sorry. In the late 1800s. Ashwinder eggs. Grab chest. You gotta give me gold. I guess we'll go ahead and give him the Fwooper feather.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Where is... There he is.
Gareth,
Hello again.
here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Knew you'd come around. Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
Okay.
And be thorough.
Brew potions from the unlocked recipes at the potion stations. Recipes and ingredients can be purchased from select shops. Ingredients... let me finish reading it. Ingredients can be obtained outside of that as well, more than likely is what it said. It said Edurus potion, right? Oh. Mongol fur, Ashwinder egg. Stir, stir, stir. Somehow it's becoming a liquid. 10 seconds. A potion that enhances the drinker's defense by covering them with a durable, rocky skin. Nice. I don't have any Horklump juice for that. So.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Dragon dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Well. Oops.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Thanks, Professor Sharp. I'm sorry again.
Each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Yes, sir.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day.
That's
Best
for
be
sure.
off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Bye-bye, Kara. Alright. Now let's see where we are off to. By looking at our quests. Alright, we need to meet with Natty. Or go to the Venomous Valor, which is entering the Hidden Herbology Corridor. Let's go to meeting with Natty, the girl from Wagadu. I've only got one spot left open, so I've got to be extremely careful. Beep beep, coming through. Oh man, my sinuses are draining severely bad today. All that damn pollen, I tell you. It's gonna be the death of me one of these days. I don't know if that statue sneezed or what, but that was really loud. Ooh, I saw a shiny.
Revelio.
Flattened armor. This set of armor belonged to Sir Skagglethorpe the Heatless, who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. Oh no. Oh, that had to have sucked. Ah, there was another one. Broken Broom. This broken broom belonged to Celine Wartnappy and is rumored to be all that remains after she insisted on demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition. Yeah. Lunar apparition. I can't see it. Words are hard today. Lunar apparition charm. Apparition charm. There we go. To fellow third years. No one knows if she succeeded. Interesting. Poor broom. Hi, Gail. Ugh. Okay, little butthead. This is not how we do things. Gail. Thank you. I know you want me to go to bed. It's not bedtime quite yet. Alright, meet at Natty Onai and Lower Hogsfield. I don't have a broom quite yet, so we're gonna be walking there. Or running in this case. Gail. I think you gotta put your butt on everything. Alright, alright. You adjusted? Oops, I didn't mean to jump. Beast classroom. I still don't know what those are for. We'll figure it out eventually. Well, we're making progress. Hey! It's Hagrid's hut. Well, groundskeeper's hut, I should say. Because Hagrid was a groundskeeper. That's what it looks like. Am I wrong? Nope, it's definitely Hagrid's. It's Hagrid's hut. Technically, isn't it Mr. Moon's hut right now? Hagrid doesn't become the groundskeeper quite yet.
Intriguing.
What looks intriguing?
Revelio.
I hate when you say that and I don't see what you're talking about. Oh. Hey, you get to come in here. That's cool. Groundskeeper's tools. One might surmise that this set of tools could be enchanted to create all sorts of furnishings for a cozy hut, as large as the occupant may need. Interesting. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this is definitely Hagrid's hut. There's somebody's potty. I seen the toilet. Okay. Onward. Gonna go get Natty. See what she needs. Pick up these. Always good to get some extra things on hand. There's like a little. There must be Cyclops over there. I'll do that in a little bit.
It is
Here.
good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Thanks, Natty. I will. Let me get you out of your way.
Beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
The heck?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
There survive this fight.
Cowards! Going after this child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Oh no.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
The collections section of your field guides has been updated with a new enemy type. You may learn valuable insights on enemies, such as their weakness to certain spells.
Go there! Stop! I can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this secret over my dead body!
You will pay for your deeds.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
She reminds me of my grandma a little
I brought
bit.
a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Like she...
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Thanks.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
I feel like I'm gonna need a fire spell because I don't think Expelliarmus is gonna work. So we're gonna have to get up close and personal. Mm.
Incendio! Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
I did it.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
Nice.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
So I guess with these, you have a limited amount of time for your fire spells before it resets. I take it you can't let it touch the water. Makes sense.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Bye, Nora.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Thanks for your help. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's neat.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna pick up these side quests though real quick before I do that. There's like 2 of them here, I think. I'm not gonna do them right away, but I'm gonna just pick them up right now.
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
Interesting.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
Sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
I will do that in a little bit, because I don't know how that's going to entail. And we gotta see what this other one is, and then we'll go talk to Nearly Headless Nick. That's cool. You can skip rocks.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
A fellow artist. No.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ramrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
It's usually only the best way you can do it. As the saying goes, the pen is mightier than the sword.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
It's okay, Arn. We'll get your carts back and you'll get to painting in no time. I'll just have to do it here in a little bit.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Nope. Not at all. Alright. Me need to go to Nearly Headless Nick. Nearly Headless Nick may have information regarding the missing pages I seek. Okay. Let's see if we can teleport to Hogwarts. Shoot. Okay. Do I have anything closer that has that? Ravenclaw Tower is closer. We'll travel there. Alright. Go back this way. I'm honestly surprised because I talked to Nearly Headless Nick. figured we wouldn't be able to talk to the ghost, to be honest with you. Door, I'm gonna have to wait on you. I still need to go to Hogsmeade. Hey.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
Sure.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Sure.
Wait, how do you know about the book and that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
Depends on the favor.
Small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
Rotten?
I beg your pardon? Roast beef. Rotten roast beef?
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ah,
Interesting.
I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
Well, that's true. Wonder if this is
If
enough.
you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining sweet
Tickle the
aroma of
pear.
rotten roast beef.
Okay. Interesting. Pear portrait. If one tickles the pear in the seal life painting of a bowl of fruit, it will giggle before turning into a doorknob to allow entry into the Hogwarts kitchen. Interesting. Isn't Hufflepuff's entrance like around here? Yeah, I think that's it. Like, it's either those barrels or it's in this barrel. I don't remember which.
Revelio.
Hufflepuff barrels. To enter Hufflepuff common room, one must tap the barrels two from the bottom, middle of the second row, in rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. An errant tap will result in being denied access and doused in vinegar. Being doused in vinegar is not fun. It's hard to get rid of the smell. That's interesting. Yeah, I think that one, because it has steps up to it, so I'm assuming that's like the entrance. But basically you have to tap like right... Not there. There.
A student
never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
students.
What could they
Plenty of
want?
delicious food and found themselves a bit peckish likely.
Certainly
you know how
makes
hungry
Rookie's
growing
job
humans
easier.
can get.
Away from me! Now, Annabelle, it was a long time ago. Let us keep our heads about this.
It smells glorious in here.
Me? What do you want?
Pardon me.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Roast beef is my question of where the hell am I gonna find that?
Here's some beef, but it's not rotten. I'd best keep looking.
I can have it. I knew my slots were gonna be full. Rotten roast beef. Hey, it's their little houses.
Revelio.
House elf living quarters. Ever practical and creative, the Hogwarts house elves have created a cozy village-like home for themselves among these sparrows in Hogwarts kitchens. Of course, no one can presume to know what they're really like inside, as house elves have an extraordinary magic on their own. My thought is maybe on the inside it's bigger. Kind of like how the Tartarus is in Doctor Who. Small on the outside, bigger on the inside.
Oh, there's a disgusting smell. Oh, I must be getting close.
Yeah, that's pretty disgusting. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely. But what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
Do you and the other house elves conjure the food served in the Great Hall?
Goodness, no. Not even house elves can conjure food out of thin air. Food is one of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration. We can, however, multiply it, transform it, and of course, prepare it. Then we send it straight up to the Great Hall.
Interesting.
Are there any restrictions as to what you can make here?
Finky supposes not. However, Finky has had the best luck with the many recipes left by Helga Hufflepuff. Her quince pie has always been a favourite, but the newfangled Arbroath Smokies are becoming popular as well.
Interesting.
Is it all right for students to wander into the kitchens?
Well, since you asked, students aren't supposed to be in the kitchens, but Finky doesn't mind. There's nothing that lifts Finky's spirits more than the company of students. We so rarely get visitors, and we have plenty of treats. Come back any time you please.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Finky, Finky. The first time I've actually seen house elves with hair. Well, I can't say the first time. It's been... You don't see house elves
Going on right beneath our feet.
with hair very often, usually.
Revelio.
Kitchen tables. When Hogwarts house elves place prepared food on these tables, it is magically transferred to the tables in the Great Hall directly above. Interesting. Alright, let's get back out here to Nick.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
terribly sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
I thought the rotten roast beef was for you.
It is, in a way. You see, I've been trying to gain access to the hunt for quite some time. Offering the beef to Sir Patrick may help me in that regard. While, of course, also helping you.
What am I supposed to do when we meet the hunt?
Allow me to do the talking. They can be a rather supercilious lot. I'm certain they'll be welcoming to you, however, in no small part due to the rotten roast beef you will come bearing.
Interesting.
Is the Headless Hunt dangerous?
Oh, the Headless Hunt wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a student. Just a group of fun-loving headless ghosts.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this Headless Hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it. Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsed. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Oh.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the Headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
Boy, Nedley Headless Nick. Okay. Okay.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Okay, that's what's happening. I was very confused.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins.
Oh,
Not
Lord.
just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
Why are you using Jackdaw's head for this game?
Well, if you must know, Jackdaw's our newest member, so we like to put him through his paces.
Interesting.
Please could you explain the rules again?
Find his head amongst the pumpkins 5 times. Use your wand. I cannot be more specific than that.
How did you happen to become a member of the Headless Hunt?
I was executed alongside some fellow mutineers. We didn't like the way things were being run in our county, so we took matters into our own hands. Treason is such a strong word, but that's what we were found guilty of. Things would have turned out much better if they'd let me be in charge.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times.
Okay.
Begin! Cast away until...
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
Okay.
Who would have thought a mortal...
That ghost said I should blast away to my heart's content.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Well, good job, I suppose.
I could do that too if I had a wand and a body.
Okay, so the ghost will... The pumpkin will shape.
Why did I come back here?
Oh, what fun! A student is playing!
Oh my god, there's so many pumpkins.
It won't be long now. You'll find him.
So you found us. This ain't over yet.
A lot of pumpkins.
Who would have thought a mortal would be so good at this? You've almost got him.
I've never seen it played like this. How delightful.
Well done! Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Yay.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head. And I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
What will I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains? If I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
True.
Did someone in the cave cut off your head?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, light-headed. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I found them after he ran riot through the library. Doubt he even noticed they were gone.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfrey can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
All right. I think that is going to do it for this episode of Hogwarts Legacy. In the next episode, we will be going to the forest and finding our way there and seeing if we can grab those pages. So that is it. That's going to do it. And thank you all for watching. We got a little bit more done, and we're on our quest to follow Jack Daw into the Forbidden Forest on the next episode. So stay tuned for that, coming next Friday. Hope to see you guys then. And don't forget to stay batty. Bye.